Do you want to see how amazing the future is? Then take a look at an NFT. Consider a situation in which you can earn a substantial sum of money simply by owning a token in the name of a large valuable item. Yes, this is the way things are going to be in the future. Fascinated? That's why we all need to understand what NFT is. So in today's episode, we're going to discuss what an NFT is and how it works. Hey everyone, welcome back to Luxurious and Succesfull, the most versatile channel where we drive you through business and science and many more informative things. Hit the like and subscribe button to be part of the family, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss an update. With that being said, let's jump right in. NFTs are puzzling to many individuals. Despite their ubiquity, many individuals do not fully get them. A non-fungible token or NFT is a type of digital token or asset. Consider them to be digital recordings or artworks. As an example, when you buy an NFT, you're buying the rights to a particular asset. It can't be changed after it's been produced. Hence, it's non-fungible. It can't be divided. Unlike Bitcoin, it must be distinguishable from other currencies. Bitcoin may also be used as a token. A token is a little piece of data that you own. NFT, on the other hand, is a token that you own and construct. And that is all there is to it. But in terms of jargon, what exactly is an NFT? NFT is merely a piece of data associated with a particular address. Whoever holds the password to that address owns the piece of information. This bit of data may be bought and sold to a variety of addresses, as the blockchain has proven in recent days. You may also look at the older system, which is the trackable exchange with a third party. Consider a CryptoPunk number, which is merely a URL that is controlled by an address, and it's sold for $6 million. Only a piece of data belongs to the person. Now, that piece of data is sent to the server, which normally stores a picture, and whoever owns that server theoretically has the power to alter that image. It's also important to know what you're getting. When you buy an NFT, you're buying a piece of data that points to a server where a photo or a GIF is stored. You should be aware that if it's a specific bit of data on the blockchain, the server can modify the picture or GIF, and that you only own the little fragment of data that links to the server, not any direct connection to the server or the image. Purchasing an NFT is analogous to purchasing stock, in which you provide a little amount of data that represents something larger. When you buy a stock, you're not purchasing the entire firm, unless it's a dividend stock. You're not getting anything out of it. This raises the question of why you would want to buy an NFT in the first place. This is due to a variety of factors. However, the bulk of individuals are buying today because they believe that NFTs could be an investment collectible. So let's have a look at the four main aspects that could influence the value of an NFT. To begin with, just as Bitcoin has been recognized since its inception as the first cryptocurrency, the first as well as an article of individual business founders will be useful. NBA cards, for example, are becoming increasingly popular. The cards manufactured in the first edition are the most precious. Assume you have the first NFT in the US, it will surely be considered valuable. The second criteria that makes an NFT worthwhile is its usability or its real-world benefits. Consider what would happen if Michael Jackson were still alive and sold 25 NFTs. If you bought one of them, you might have lifetime access to many shows he was a part of. His NFTs will quickly become popular and rather pricey due to their real-world benefits. Personally, the only reason I'd consider buying an NFT is if it gave me a real-world edge. Almost all of them will have the functionality in the future. Creators will sell NFTs for a profit, in exchange for which they'll build a membership group or conduct a monthly group gathering or something similar. The third criterion that defines an entity worth is whether it is unique or uncommon. Take, for example, Van Gogh's Starry Night. In this situation, anyone or a machine might have a replica of the Starry Night painted in the room, but original ones can only be displayed by the one person or museum. The original Vincent van Gogh artwork may be displayed in this setting for all to see. Like, only 3 NFTs were manufactured by Stan Lee. Even if there were many images of Marvel characters, those 3 would be incredibly expensive because they're the only real originals. Others may have the image, but they will never have the one that Stan Lee has made. The ownership history of an NFT is the last characteristic that adds value to it. So, who do you think your favorite celebrity? Take, for instance, Tom Cruise. Assume he decided to sell his sneakers and purchase new ones. Maybe he paid $200 for those sneakers when they were first purchased, but you'd spend $800 just to have the same footwear as Tom Cruise. The same may now be stated for NFTs. If a photograph of a puppy was ever handled by Ronaldo, it may be worth $1 million to someone. As a result, you should consider what makes an NFT lucrative. Is it going to be the first of its kind? Would it be useful to the real world? Or was it owned by a well-known person who was examining an NFT? Consider whether buying Elon Musk's company equity from his first Twitter message for $1 million is a good investment. Start at the top of the list if it meets any of these conditions. It is, without a doubt, the first of its type. Secondly, it is beneficial, or does it provide benefits? Not in the least. Next, you have no right to change the tweet or use it to advertise your company or anything else. Is it one of a kind in any way? Of course it is. Finally, what is the ownership history of the property? The NFT has yet to be owned by a celebrity. In this situation, though, just 2 of the 3 boxes are ticked. To put it another way, if you buy his first tweet, you're hoping that someone else will want to buy it later at a higher price, because holding the NFT will not assist you in any other way. It serves no use. You're either purchasing it for the fun of it or to earn money, until Elon Musk says one day that anyone who has his token will have a monthly lunch with him, in which case the price will skyrocket. Now that we've covered the basics, let's take a look at how quickly they gain popularity. Is it possible for your NFT to be copied? Yes, an NFT may be replicated in the same manner that any other work of art is. The original NFT's address may be tracked back to the original creator, because all of these keep records of their transaction history. It's also worth mentioning that a new NFT might be generated that refers to the same hosting address as the original, or they could be redirected to a different URL with the same image or GIF. The image should not be the value of the identification, but rather a piece of data. To put it another way, you can play football in front of 10 people, and Messi can play football in front of tens of thousands of people. Even though both are fundamentally doing the same thing, one is significantly more valuable. People would value Messi significantly more than you, even though you're doing the same thing. If you're new to the market, another issue you could have is how to buy an NFT. Since obtaining an NFT is extremely simple, it's virtually the same as buying shares in a firm right now. The bulk of NFTs are sold on the marketplace are similar to Amazon, Facebook, and eBay markets, but with an emphasis on NFTs. One of the downsides of NFTs is that they are usually purchased using Ethereum. You will almost possibly need to obtain some actual Ethereum before purchasing any of the things. Buying crypto and transferring it to a wallet like NFTs typically necessitates some crypto transfer expertise, because if you don't do it right, you risk losing all of your money. As a consequence, below are the 4 most reliable exchange spaces for buying and selling. AppWebable.com, NiftyGateway.com, OpenSea.io, and SuperRare.com are the sites in question. Making an account on that website is the first step in obtaining an NFT. You'd have to buy cryptocurrency and then transmit it to the exchange. It's worth mentioning that NFT wallets are similar to just about any other cryptocurrency wallet out there in that they include public and private keys. The bulk of them is developing ERC 721 protocols for those who are interested in the technical specifics. Finally, by bidding like an auction, you may naturally be for whatever entity you're seeking to buy. These NFTs will be saved in your wallet after being linked to your account. What do you do with an NFT? After all, you should keep it in your wallet. You want to make presenting to your friends and family what you've just acquired as safe and simple as possible. The easiest method to keep track of your NFTs is not via a hardware wallet. If you'd rather keep it online, there are varieties of websites that can assist you in creating a wallet. Some popular options are trustwallet.com and metabox.io. This brings us to the end of our video on NFTs. I hope that this was helpful and that it clears up all ambiguities about NFTs and stuff. If you learned something new, make sure to like the video and hit the bell icon to stay updated. We'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace out.